Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again in Driftwoods, and there's actually nothing we need to do here other than look around and okay, the scoundrel teacher, let's keep that flag over there, and we're actually going to go somewhere further west, of course, and explore all of the rest of those flags in here. Let's just see. So onwards towards the good old west. Sadly, there's no teleporter that we can quickly use. That would have been nice. But alright, so everybody has the spirit vision. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And those two are just standing there as well. Bum, 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 bum. Now, let's see. Which way do we want to go? Let's continue with the exploration on the center part here so that we can, like, complete the looking about with a bit more, with a slightly better method. So let's see what do we have here. Some more stuff, some more nothing stuff. There's the good old Amadovir again. The dwarves. Okay, wait a minute. Who is now responsible for the dead dwarves? That's kind of weird. Or maybe the dead dwarves is just a standard thing that happens in this environment. Because of the whole possession and mortars kind of thing, and you're supposed to go to that camp, like from this place here. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. There are an awful lot of dead people about. That is just crazy. What about this dude? A bloodied arm? Okay. Looks like we are... well. I don't see any traps. Where's a trap? Where's a trap? Where's a trap? Oh, okay, done there.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh boy, there are more. There are more. I have to be careful what to actually stab. No. Okay, we don't care about the barrels here. Let's just move this thing back. Have to be careful not to accidentally, like... Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, that triggers it. Okay, kind of makes sense. So, then you can also just... go up here. Go further east. Yeah, and then you just explore this part here. But no, I want to explore that center field. Definitely have to do that. So, actually, let's just make some markers here so I know where I have to go. Like this thing here, and no, wait a minute. I think I actually was up there before already. I just never really did that. Whatever, let's just talk to the spirit.
The spirit traces runes in the air. You recognize the gesture. It's the same one you perform when gifting others with your blessing.
Reach out to the spirit.
Your hand reaches through her. As you pull back, a shiver overtakes you and a cloud descends. You see through the woman's eyes. You feel the discomfort of a source collar as you tug at it. Then, a clatter and a shriek. A winged voidwoken has grasped you in its talons. It takes you to the air as you flail impotently.
Oh, that could be the woman. Crowdent keeps struggling to break free.
The voidwoken tightens its grip until you feel blood seeping from your punctured flesh. Time passes, minutes perhaps, or hours. Then, the talons release you. First air and wind, then a thud. Blackness. Light. You peer through the fog to see two dwarves, eyes as black as coals. They are dragging you through grass and stone. Perfect bait. The blessing fades. The spirit's hands are stilled.
Consume the spirit's source. The spirit is a just sacrifice for your powerful... What the? No, leave the spirit in peace.
She looks to the sky, searching, then lowers her head and flashes the tiniest of smiles.
We're not here to consume those fellows. Just because we know a little bit of source vampirism doesn't mean that we have to suck them dry. Hey, good stuff. And the occasional teleportation scroll. Yeah, the thing that I actually want to do is craft some really powerful spells so that I can just hammer them, the enemies with them. That would actually be really funny. So, Fane still has that stuff, so let's give him the elf thingy over here. So, and now he has to eat a bit. So
The woods have grown chilly now that the sun has set. Annie shuffles across the picnic blanket and huddles against you for warmth. You wrap one arm around her, and with the other conjure a little ball of flame in your palm. Little more than a party trick, but her eyes fill with wonder nonetheless. It's so pretty, she says, resting her head against your shoulder. I don't care what they say, what you have is a gift. She inclines her face up towards yours, lips parted slightly. You lean into her, closing your eyes. The ground drifts by hundreds of feet below you. Droplets of your blood fall away from you into space. You don't feel any pain, only a numbing cold. Your senses are fading. All you can hear is the beating of the Voidwoken's wings and the beating of your own heart, only your heart is slowing. The Voidwoken seems to sense that you won't make it. It unleashes an outraged screech, then releases you from its grasp. The ground rushes up to meet you. You close your eyes.
Interesting, as if the Voidwoken are not interested in killing them. Maybe they're more interested in keeping them alive. So that they can, well, feed from their swords. So, what do we have here? 30 wood. Okay, that one can actually be sold. And what about this one? Leatherback. It's an interesting one. Finesse, power, mass, human. That could have been a good one for him, but no, the level is just far too low. We can just sell it directly, and the rest will be kept in there. Alright. So, really have to switch that all the time. Come on. Interesting. So, if one of your characters turns around, turns from like, turns from being like a human into being something else, then you cannot move at all. Okay, so this whole area has been explored completely. Perfect. Now there's just this eastern stuff. Like, I think there's actually a way up. Yeah. Right up there. That
Whatever happened here, it was a massacre.
That is definitely an interesting area. So, what do we have here? Dwarfs. Even more of them. Got to be kidding me. This whole ceiling thing for the tents, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? But it definitely is a wee bit annoying. So, no, oh wait, the old plate is not necessary. Let's move this back. Potato might be good. Pumpkin. What else we got? The bucket, of course. I need like tons and tons and tons of buckets. Let's get this one, and I think that is it. Yes, that must be it. Now let's get the penny mushroom. Only thing I need to do now is get up there somehow. Actually, oh no! Please don't destroy the. Oh, that must have been the key. Ah, right. And this one needs a target, so we can't just jump willy-nilly all over the place. Or maybe I can... what was it? Invalid target. Why doesn't that not work? Come on. Control is supposed to be the damage button. And it looks like it's actually something else. It's just the auto attack button. And not the friendly fire button. Maybe there's even a friendly fire mode, but I don't know that yet. So, what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? There's... Hoi, a little entrance. Yeah, look at that. That is quite interesting. So, let's just move on a little bit. That was that. Then you can go straight forward. And maybe like somewhere to the side. No, wait. This can actually be accessed. That's not an issue. This part here might be a wee bit more tricky. Yes. That might be a wee bit more tricky. So we have to jump around here. What about this part? It could be like some stuff to dig out of the ground though. You just have to have the right positioning for that. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I have to be really careful. Don't want to ignite that by accident. So, what do we have here? Nothing. And all of... Oh, there we go. That one can be opened up. How did they get up here? Maybe you could... This stuff. No. Yeah, you could just climb up there. Any way you want. Doesn't matter. You can just charge through. Okay. When it's easy, it's easy. At least something good comes out of it. So, let's talk to the spirit of the dwarf. Come on. They're supposed to run, but they're not that fast still. Right. Now what about this one? Stone Crusher armor. Strength 12 is required. 10 earth resistance. That's actually quite a good one. But is it better? Is it better? No. That one could be sold. Alright. Same as this one here. That one can also be sold. Alright. Like some of those armor pieces can actually be turned into some other unique-ish kind of weapon, right? You just have to get the right resources for it.
I swear, I should have expected nothing less. They wander across a tragedy, and how do they spend their time? Gawking at the dead like they're nothing more than a sack of cloth and flesh to be looted. Bloody parasite. Wait, can you see me? Elves, teeth. How'd you manage that?
Explain that you're gut-working, of course.
The dwarf's eyes narrow, and he squares his shoulders. His hand seems to instinctively drop to his waist.
That a fact. And here I thought our darling Bishop Alexander was the only one. So God-woken are powerful, eh? Powerful enough to control minds? To force brothers to draw steel against each other?
Lion shoot him a wild grin. They sure are. Actually, I don't know if Mortis was God-woken or not, but he was definitely a source user. Shake your head. You don't know anyone that can do that. Look at the devastation that surrounds you. Is that what happened here?
The dwarf nods grimly. After a long moment, he swallows and starts to speak.
We were doing some work round these parts. Smuggling, stealing, removing the odd witness. You know, bread and butter stuff. We were sitting here, eating, drinking, telling tales. When some of the lads, their eyes turned black as pitch. Next thing I know, my best mate's buried his dagger in my gut. And there's void woken everywhere you look. Them that didn't die were carried off to the cave. Might be I was the lucky one, lying there, bleeding out.
What about this cave? What happened there?
Was the day I'd have to cut you just for asking. Don't suppose it makes much of a difference now. The cave was our base, where we wrecked, smuggled and stored the loot. The entrance is through the ruins over yonder. For all the good it'll do you. Might be swarming with void woken by now.
Not anymore. The dwarf died a hero, and so did his friends tell him that this evil won't stand. Well, we took care of the evil, but no one dies a hero. Well, what does he expect? Living a life of crime? He was... So either we glorify him, or we just insult him a bit, consume the spirit. Okay. Was always going to come back to a bad end? Well, definitely. But this evil definitely does not stand.
Kind words. But there ain't none that'll undo what we saw. Most we can hope for now is some peace in the Hall of Echoes.
Now the question is, do those dwarves actually come back into the Hall of Echoes if I were to consume them, or are they just gone forever?
Bedding and ash in here.
Oh, wait, what? That's it?
Looks like there's food, bedding and ash in here.
Okay.
Looks like someone cleared out of this nook in a hurry.
Very interesting. Alright. So, let's manage that now. I think I got rid of this marker here. And let's go to this strange statue in the south. Let's explore this in like counterclockwise kind of fashion. Alrighty. Almost got it all. Almost got it all. Ah, yeah, that was that statue. There was a strange kind of quest. The Burning Prophet statue. Yes, then there's also a plaque for it. It says a Burning Prophet statue, but none of that is actually burning, so maybe there's a way to trigger this. And you just have to figure out how that is done. So we got that stuff done. Yeah, we don't need to go even further east. Let's just do the statue now. There are so many plants around here. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And more yellow flowers. Yes. Oh, wait, what is that? That's weird. Oh, there's a djinn. Interesting. So, wait, how would you normally get down there? Like with teleportation? Maybe there's like an opening that comes up. Maybe you can jump up and down the cliffside or so. Or maybe... no. Maybe you can just walk around there? No. There could be a way, who knows. But I definitely have to mark that. With that flag here. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Doesn't really matter what's written there. Only thing that matters is that there's this little flag. So, what is this statue all about?
The statue stands before you in silence. It reaches to the heavens, as if praying for release from its chains.
Okay. So there could be multiple methods. Can we bless the thing?
The statue is as still as the air that
Alright, so blessing it doesn't change anything. Maybe we just have to light all of those cauldrons.
Here lies Patrick, prophet. He perished in this place, predicting the downfall of Brachus Rex.
Predictions don't help
That's
anyone.
no way to die. Brachus was quite the tyrant.
Oh, look at that. See that? It starts and it disappears. It starts and it disappears.
These torches will not stay lit.
Okay. I'm just checking if there's a specific order for those. But there's no order. The only thing you can do is like... okay, so there's only one way of doing that, and it's this. Say what now? There we go. You just need a
What's happening to the shrine?
specific spell. Oh wait. Maybe there's some kind of item coming down from the sky, who knows. But yeah, the normal AoE didn't really do us any good. What you need to do is...
As the torches around you flicker and crack to life, you hear a low groan. It starts soft, then crescendos until your chest rattles and your head buzzes.
Oh, the reason why it worked was because the ground was on fire. That's the reason why. Not because it was an AoE fire spell.
Brachus Rex! Gods damn you to this hell in which I suffer! Gods damn these burning flames!
Is that an apology? Lighting the flames at it.
My blood boils in on death and you ask if it hurts. The indignity fans the flames. Just when the agony subsides, more come to the shrine and put flame to the torches. They think to honor me. Instead, they incinerate me.
Okay, who are you?
You summon me but don't know my name. I am the great prophet Patrick. I knew Brachus. I knew his secrets. I saw his rise and fall as woven into the tapestry of time. He branded my truth as blasphemy, and I burn for it.
So you've seen the horrors of Brachus' reign with your own eyes. You wouldn't wish them on anyone.
I live that horror. The truth invites danger. Some would sooner be swallowed by the void than tell it. Wait. You. I see it. You too follow a path consumed by fire.
In a way.
You must take my gift from among the flames. With it, you will know truth. With it, you can...
The rumble reaches a deafening forte, then dissipates. The voice is gone. Only the whisper of the wind fills your ears.
Interesting. Now what do we get? Ward resistance. Alright, that's kind of an interesting gift. And we got a blank air skill book and some blitz stuff. I don't need blitz attack. A blank air book is actually quite useful.
The statue
Interesting. So, is there more than this burning statue thingy? Maybe the burning statue is just done and this is how you do it. Let's see. There's also maybe rain that you can use. Hail strike is definitely not it. Yeah, we could try the blood. Oh, look at that. There's a book of prophecy.
The statue stands before...
Interesting. What is in there? A title is etched on the thick Bible's cover, Chronicles of the Everage. Every page speaks either of tragedies long past or those still to come. As you leaf through the tomb, a name catches your eye, Brachus Rex. There was no lamp or sun, yet the light blinded me. It was divinity, not as man or woman, not as creature or homunculus, but as element, pure and whole, a sea of source, both above and below. The light was soon to fade, however. The shadow of a great dragon passed below, chilling my nerves and blanketing Rivellon in darkness. Upon the great worm rode the mad king Brachus Rex. He cast an impossible long leash into the divine light, as a fisher might cast his line into the sea. The mighty dragon plunged, pulling the brilliant aura with it. I was suddenly engulfed in nothing, void, emptiness. From the silence came one unmistakable sound, the pounding of a hammer. Ah, okay. Interesting. Clearly ancient yet... wait a minute. Something, and a hammer. Long leash into the divine light as a fisher. A source leash. Suddenly engulfed in nothingness, void emptiness from the silence. And aura, upon the great worm. Something light. Okay. Interesting. Still don't really know what to do with that though. I mean, I could...
The statue
yeah, what happens if I just ignite it again? Just because...
The statue stands before you in sight. The statue
okay, so you cannot trigger it again. The other way would be to freeze the whole thing. Yeah, either freeze it or do it in a different way. The hail strike is not really in range, so I need to learn a different kind of spell for that. Let's unlearn hail strike and get rain. Let's see. Maybe rain works. No, everything is wet.
The statue stands before you.
No. Do we have any other spell that's like ice related? Global cooling could be one. So chill on enemies around you and deal letter freeze all susceptible surfaces. Yes. That could be it. Kind of interesting that you can just trigger it.
The statue stands before.
No. Okay, so it has absolutely nothing to do with any elemental spells in here. So hail strike is just 91. Global cooling is something like that. Yeah, I should definitely learn a few more of those spells. All of those icy ones are kind of funny. So let's just get rid of this marker here. Alright, we almost got it all. Perfect. Now there's just this part here and probably a... could there be another cave? I don't quite know. Like that could be. Next to the fisherman, is there another cave? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, but there's definitely some strange rune stuff happening here. And I would say we are going to keep that for the next episode, because that is already pretty much long enough. Maybe we can do more with that burning prophecy stuff, but that just takes a little while. Alright, until next time then, like and subscribe, and ta-ta!